Right now at noon, we are following IMPD's investigation in Fountain Square after a report of shots fired at an Airbnb. What we know after authorities found drugs and guns at the scene.
And we're tracking our next snowy system. Two systems are on the way. We'll talk about how much to expect from each.
The Sugar Bowl is on as planned here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Notre Dame and Georgia set to square off. We talked to some Irish fans coming up for you a little bit later.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here on 13 News at noon. I'm Karen Campbell. Of course, Happy New Year to all of you watching out there today. We do have a lot to get to this afternoon as we are following active investigations both here at home and in New Orleans following that devastating attack on New Year's Day. But first, we have some major impacts in the forecast that snow showers could soon hit central Indiana. So for that, we want to send it over to meteorologist Rob Ellis with the latest on this radar. So Rob, what kind of snow and how much are we talking about?
The one that we're going to be watching overnight is going to be the one that will bring us very light snow. And this is most of the system here. Should move through pretty quickly. This should be a relatively low impact system, but because the temperatures are expected to be on the colder side, we all know that even these minor systems with low impact can cause some additional problems. Let's talk about where we are with our forecast. We do expect those temperatures to continue dropping. This system will move through sometime over the next several hours. That will allow our temperatures to drop a bit before it gets here, but they may be even a bit on the milder side. I think we could see as much as an inch of snow from this system as it moves through. We expect the temperatures right now, currently those are into the 30s. Through the next several hours, we're going to bump up a little bit, but we're going to see those temperatures drop before the system goes through. Now, the catch will be, will we get into the 30s, the low 30s before the system arrives, or will some of this get eaten up by some of the warmer temperatures? And what I mean by that is, will we see a little bit of melting? Here's the timing of what we're expecting. We do expect to see the temperatures stay into the 30s as this moves through. There's the snow through 10 p.m. tonight. Temperatures holding into the 30s until we get into the 20s by the time this wraps up. And as far as how much to expect, less than an inch of snow for most of Indy, but to the north we could see as much as 2 inches of snow. I'll be back with a look at the second system on the way coming up.
I remember the screeching and him gunning the car and the impact and the screams. Like I said, the screams of those girls. I mean,
We are taking a look at
yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to forget that.
We are taking a look at disturbing surveillance video showing the moment a white pickup truck turned onto Bourbon Street early Wednesday morning. You see the white pickup right there at the top of your screen. Watch it closely as it veers through that police barricade. It turns right, and then it plows into New Year's partygoers in an apparent terror attack. Now, this afternoon, we know at least 14 people are dead, including the alleged attacker, 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, an Army veteran. Dozens more are still recovering from their injuries. A warning for you this afternoon that some of the video we are about to show you may be disturbing. Investigators say the driver steered around a police blockade and slammed into people before he was shot dead by police. They found guns, what appeared to be an explosive device, and an ISIS flag in the suspect's truck. President Joe Biden is calling the attack a despicable and heinous act.
I directed my team to make sure every resource is made available to federal, state, and local law enforcement to complete the investigation in New Orleans quickly and to make sure there's no remaining threat to the American people.
And the president went on to say that his heart goes out to all of those affected by this tragedy. Biden is urging patience as the investigation continues. Investigators don't believe Jabbar acted alone. And right now we are just hours away from the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans after officials postponed the game following that apparent terror attack. Our Dominic Miranda is in New Orleans as the city prepares for the game that's now going to be at 4 p.m. today. And Dom, we just want to know, what is the atmosphere like today?
Well, the Sugar Bowl is on as planned, as you said, after being postponed yesterday. We're here in Downtown New Orleans, Caesar Superdome behind me, Notre Dame fans, Georgia fans line the streets, and I got three gentlemen right here that I really want to introduce you to. We got Brian and Gary from Oklahoma, Jonah from Houston. Check out the kilts. I mean, this is just absolutely commitment to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Okay, gentlemen, so you're here, you drove here from your respective locations. Obviously, with everything that happened yesterday, put a somber tune to the week of Sugar Bowl and everything going on here in New Orleans. Did you feel safe still coming to the game today?
I'm a retired veteran from the Air Force and served through 9/11, so it brought back some memories, but I felt completely safe. I just hugged the neck of the mayor of New Orleans, and she thanked us for being here, so I feel completely safe. Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
The level of law enforcement and security that's around is
Yeah, we've seen everything.
they're doing a great job. They're top notch, and with what they're doing and to protect us, I feel pretty good.
Yes, absolutely. The law enforcement here, they've been great, and with the amount of presence here that we're seeing from all over the country, all the people that are lending a hand, and with the postponement, I thought it was a good idea, and most definitely feel safe today, and we're ready to go get this win.
Yeah, certainly all parties involved agreed that was the correct course of action. A ton of law enforcement here. Okay, we do have a game today, the Sugar Bowl, Notre Dame and Georgia. We've had to wait for this one. What do you guys think? You guys are pumped up. Look at this. He's got a Newt Rockne tattoo. Are you kidding me? That is fantastic. What do you guys think is going to happen? This is fun. A lot of anticipation for Irish fans.
I kind of feel bad for both teams. They had a lot on their plate to get ready for the game yesterday, and then to have to postpone it. So I think Kirby Smart, personally, with the experience, had a little bit of an edge. But then Marcus Freeman at Notre Dame has the youth and understanding of what the players are going through, is a little bit more in touch. So I think that gives Marcus Freeman the edge, and I think Notre Dame take away the victory today. Go Irish, baby!
Okay, so final scores. Can I get some final scores here?
34-27 Irish.
Okay, high scoring. I like it.
I like it more like 30-27 Irish.
Okay. Close game, though.
24-17 Notre Dame.
Okay, no surprises. These gentlemen are picking Notre Dame. I want to hang out with these guys. After we get off, I think I'm going to hang out with these guys, all right? But we're safe here at the Superdome, all right? Fans are lining the streets, and we're going to have the Sugar Bowl for you coming up at 3 p.m. Central Time. We'll have a recap for you tonight at 11 on WTHR. I'm going to get out of here. These guys take it away.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yes. I love it. Thank you, Dom. And of course, we will look forward to more of your reports down there in New Orleans, reporting live for us. Now, if more news breaks out of New Orleans, we will have it across all of our platforms, including our WTHR app and WTHR.com. You can find any breaking developments as we uncover them. Right now, Metro Police are investigating on the city's Near East Side after reports of shots fired at an Airbnb. Now, we first told you about this as breaking news on 13 Sunrise. It happened just before 1:30 this morning on Spruce Street, that's in Fountain Square. IMPD tells us they got a report of at least 22 shots fired. When they got to the Airbnb, they found a large gathering, and they say several suspects ran from the scene. Police were able to detain multiple suspects at the residence. They also found guns and narcotics during their investigation. An Indigo bus was called to the scene to help keep detained suspects out of the cold. And this is an ongoing investigation. This afternoon, 13 News is working to learn more about a shooting on the interstate, sending 2 people to a hospital. IMPD tells us they responded to Community East Hospital after 2 people were shot. Police later discovered the shooting happened on the interstate. Now, we asked police about the location of that shooting, but so far we have not yet heard back. Indiana State Police are now leading this investigation. An ongoing investigation in Las Vegas could be tied to an attack on Bourbon Street. What we are learning after a person was killed in a Cybertruck explosion. Stay with us.